Howdy folks. Well, as you can see, I've broke out the wintertime hat. I think it got down to about 35 or 36 here last night. It didn't frost. Well, I say it did, and I can look out here and see some grass. It looks like it's got that black tinge to it, so it may have frosted a little bit. But anyway, we got some stuff we got to do to get winterized. The old International, I haven't checked the antifreeze in it yet, so rather than do that, we're just going to drain it today, and we're going to put some new antifreeze in it. Get this old girl ready for the winter. I don't have a place to park it yet, so I got her covered up. So we're just going to uncover the front of it right now. Well, it does have some antifreeze in it, so I'm going to go get my checker, my tester, and test it before we change it out. We might not even need to change it out. So, and it's full. So, hey, let's go get our tester. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little green in there. She's full. But I'm going to show you. This is old school stuff right here. Some of y'all may not have ever seen anything like this. I don't know how old this is. I have had this for a long time. But it's an antifreeze tester. And as you can see, it's got a little arrow in there. And what this does, I think, sorry about the moving around, I'll hold it still. I think what this does is this measures the weight of the glycol in your antifreeze. I'm not sure of that. But I know you can see it's got a gauge on it. It's going to tell us, we're going to suck some of this out of this radiator, and it's going to tell us how far down we can go temperature wise before we get freezing and bursting. Here, it very seldom gets to 0 Fahrenheit. Last winter, we had a day that was 13 below. I took my wife to work, and on her Dodge Durango, it was 13 below when I took her to work. So it very seldom, I can't remember it getting that cold. I can remember it getting 5 below and like that, but generally around here it never gets 20 degrees Fahrenheit is about it. It might get to 15, might get to 10 sometimes, but very rarely. But let's check this and see what we got. Alright, let's see what we got here. You squeeze the bulb, and I'm actually still working, the bulb's still working. This thing's older than dirt. You want to stick it down in there, and as you can see, it's filling it up. Alright, I don't know if you can see that or not, but the old Prestone says that we are good down to right here, the freeze point, and it says we are good to, there's -10, there's 0. Let me see here. We are good to about probably 15 below. As you can see that right there where the arrow's pointing on that. That's where we'd be good to. It'll also give you your boil point protection on the other side. Here's your boil point before it gets too hot it can't handle it anymore, and looks like about 262 degrees Fahrenheit. So this antifreeze in here is fine. I'll probably top it off with some good fresh, but this is an ethyl glycol tester. And of course, this old tractor uses the old green fluid, so we know that it's good. So we're just going to top this off and leave it to go. We're not going to drain it out. It looks good down in there. I don't see any rust or anything. So I believe somebody's taking care of this old tractor, and I believe we're going to be okay. So We're going to leave it like that. I've got a gallon in there, and I think I'll just top it off and leave it for go.